Hello, everybody. It's Paul with the Raw Life Health Show, and I'm meeting more and more people that used to eat a raw vegan diet, and it's many years later, and they're getting sick, and they're not as healthy as they once were. And the older they get, they're getting sicker. But thankfully, I have good close friends who have been eating a raw vegan diet for many, many years, or a vegan diet for many years, and they're doing well and they're doing great. Somebody contacted me the other day and said they weren't feeling well and they're on a vegan diet. I said, well, what'd you eat? And they said they had a waffle for breakfast, a vegan pancake uh, also, and they had a vegan hot dog for lunch, and for dinner they had some chips with macaroni and cheese. Vegan diet, yeah. Healthy, no. And so we have to understand that health doesn't begin when we add to a diet, first of all. It begins when we eliminate. And if you truly want to be healthy eating any type of diet, the less processed food you have in your diet, the better off you're going to be. The less processed food you have in your diet. So cut back on the processed food and start eating whole foods. Raw, ripe, fresh, and organic is something I've been promoting for years. And these are the things we need to ask ourselves. So when we go into a supermarket, people ask, well, what should I eat? We go into a supermarket. The majority of your time should be spent in this produce section. If you can go to farmers markets and grow your own food, this is where the majority of your food should come from. Yeah, so that's a key, and that's important. Now, a lot of people have been asking me, they say, well, and this is probably the number one question I'm getting lately is, how do I make this food? I don't have any recipes. And I'm telling you all now, it's not difficult to make recipes. I've always given an example. If you're, let's say the first time in your life you've ever made something, food in general, let's say a tuna fish sandwich. Probably the first time you burnt the bread, you put too much mayonnaise in the tuna, and it just didn't come out well. Well, if you keep making it, eventually you'll figure it out, and it's not that difficult. Well, it's the same thing with raw foods or anything. Matter of fact, there are so many vegetarian recipes online these days, and with YouTube. Anyone that's looking for raw recipes or vegan recipes, all you got to do, in the old days, you'd have to get a book. You'd have to go to the bookstore and buy a book. Today, you just go on YouTube and you type vegetarian recipes or vegan recipes or raw vegan recipes, and tons of recipes will come up of people that are actually showing you how to make it. It's even better than just having pictures in a book. They're literally showing you how to make these recipes. So you got to actually take the effort and do it. And some people say, well, I know what you're saying. I just don't have the time. Or they don't have the time to make recipes. You have other issues if you don't have time to make a recipe. Seriously. It's not difficult to put stuff in a blender and press a button. It's not difficult to cut stuff up. There are some recipes that are more complicated than others. Might be a little bit more time consuming. But you can make recipes very simple these days. And you don't even have to leave your house. You can go online, get a recipe, get the ingredients, go online on another screen, order the ingredients, and within an hour, those ingredients are at your door, and you can get back online and make that recipe again. And if you mess up, you can order more stuff online and have more stuff right at your front door. It's not as difficult as people think to make recipes, and you just got to know your way around the kitchen. So I want to encourage people each week. Here's two things I want to say right today. First thing is, if you try 10 new healthy recipes and you only like 2 of them, instead of thinking, well, this diet's not for me, I can't eat this way, start thinking that's 2 new healthy recipes I can add to my current diet. So that's the way you need to be thinking. And the other one is, each week, try 1 new recipe. Each week, 1 new recipe. Even if you try a new recipe, 1 recipe a month to perfect. By the end of the year, that's 12 new healthy recipes you have in your diet. Now, if you did 1 new recipe each week, that's over 50 recipes by the end of the year that you'll have in your new diet. What if you did 2 a month? 2 recipes a month. So now you're looking at 24 new healthy recipes in your diet. You have to start somewhere first. Somewhere, folks. Don't overwhelm yourself. Just start eating healthier, making healthier recipes, and you can do this. You can do this. I encourage a lot of people. I put recipes on my Raw Life Health Show member website, and I do my best to encourage people through the pictures to show people what I'm eating to eat healthier. So put it into action and make it happen, and start making those healthy recipes. All right? Have a blessed day. Put your questions, comments below the video. Until then, have a great day and a great world life.